He does defend against it this time, more or less. So now the steel balls should be cracking just like that. Yeah, these steel balls are not surviving. And they will be here to haunt him next turn as well. But he is locking my, you know what. He's actually still getting, maybe not. I'm not sure. No, he's not going to get the tower. The slow came in just in time. Otherwise, he would still have gotten that. Now, my Typhoons should be leveling now. Second tower debuff is actually fully necessary to win this by a bit of a margin, actually. He did give... Oh, wow. Well, here comes basically the answer. My opponent is going so heavily into air, into wasps, and I think dropping these fortresses is actually a good strategy. Now let's sell these phoenixes again. So what I intend to do is just use them for anti-air barrage for the moment. Let us also throw some sticky oil here so that these units spend as much time in the oil as they can. Though he might try to reroute. Let's do something differently. Let's try and do a big brain play. I would say that this about is the route he would take if he wants to avoid. So let's maybe put stuff there. And what can I do to make his day worse than this? I don't even know how I could make his day worse. I guess I could try and cover my flanks. No, you know what? Let's just drop more overlords. Let's make a really balanced army of overlords. And just in case that there is some hope, let's push through here. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. Let's just push through here. And use a missile, hopefully, to intercept these crawlers. So he put the Rhino there, and he's adding anti-air spec. Is that distance preset? Is that like something he does directly? Because that kind of looks like it's the perfect distance for Wraiths to tank the anti-fortress missiles. At least that is what it appears to be to me. Because my fortresses were doing nothing. Ouch! I get steamrolled. Even the wasps here take down the overlord. They are triple tech fucking wasps. Dude. Triple tech wasps. He is defending against the flanks and everything. And he just pushed through. I did not expect that. So what do I do here? I think the answer is to get his ground stuff out of the way as quickly as humanly possible. Let's get healing. Put it... I think the overlords actually are better. Let's give these guys some anti-air prioritization. But we need to get a way, find a way of getting rid of these Wraiths. And I think the answer is just to instantly annihilate them with more overlords. I think we need to achieve critical overlord mass. And if we can do that, everything else will hopefully work out. Can I use my mobile beacon effectively? I guess I can use it to get this over there. I don't want the fangs. Actually, I want to sell this. And let's just throw some missiles like in a staggered fashion so that he won't be pushing in my tower. And let's just mobile beacon this over here. I'm thinking that might be a preset formation where he gets hurt a lot less. So now we are one-shotting, hopefully, these dumb Wraiths. But I still don't really think that we will be successful. Wow. 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 I'm getting absolutely shredded. Even with more overloads, it's not working out. So what do I do here? Well, getting free health kinda is good. And I do have an orbital strike. Yeah, he is carrying these wasps to the moon. So how do I counter that? Basically, the issue is I can't kill the Wraiths quickly enough so that everything can focus on these wasps. So how do I counter them effectively? I still think that the majority of the problem is actually on the ground. So let's use a shield. Like here. How do I counter them? I don't think there is a way to really counter them anymore. Maybe with melters and stuff? Let's just drop some... We need to stop this quickly. Let's just drop 3 fortresses. And I want them to be... No, I want them to be somewhat close to the line and everything. And give myself more health. And then get the chaff out of the way as quickly as it is humanly possible. Let's just try that. I'm out of time. And he is using the mobile beacon on some of them. I'm getting a lot of them. Now the question I have is, will this matter? He kinda needs to win one turn. And maybe all of these units are enough to finish it, but now the wasps have to approach from afar. And there is a lot of fortresses left. There will be less in a moment, but there will also be no more tower degradation in a moment. I think we actually got this turn, and it's a lot of damage. Is that GG? That is GG. GG, well played. Ay, 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 ay. Well, I got to try a whole lot of stuff. That's an interesting match to analyze, because that is a strategy that is just fast units, rush down your opponent, rely on the wasps. I think he got pretty lucky. Yes, max tag on the wasps. I think if this had gone for one more turn, like the orbital strike here was key. Without it, I could not have won, I think. Picking that up when I did was the winning move on my part, I think. He instead picked up these laser sights, which were trouble for me as well, but not nearly as much as the orbital strike was for him. It got some really good connections on these wasps. It even clipped like 2/3 of these wasps here, and I was able to clean the rest up. The overlords and the fortresses, they were key to this. I was able to strike. It's a really cool strategy. He teched into that, going against my typhoons, which are, of course, designed to counter the wasps. And I was never really able, until the end, to get any good hits in, because the Wraiths were just tanky enough to last like 2 fortress waves. And by the time that happened, the wasps had already killed everything that could kill them. So that was a really cool strategy. But fortresses with missiles, still really, really good. Overlords, still really, really good. Getting a cheap tower snipe, also really, really good. Oh yeah. Well, in any case, thanks for watching and have a great day.